Hello, hello. We are here. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to ADSR. My name is STRANJAH, and I'll be your host today for the next 60 to 90 minutes or so. How's everyone doing? Well, we got a fun show today planned for you guys. Shouts out to George Espley. Sorry. It's hard for me to pronounce her last name, but shouts out. Thank you for tuning in. Cod CZ115, what's up? Raul, what's up? Thanks for tuning in for today's show. Once again, you are tuned in to the ADSR live stream. And we got a fun show planned for you guys tonight or today. We're going to be using Serato Sample and a couple of new sample packs. Well, not so new, but some packs are available on the shop. The Reggaeton Styles 1. And we may check out the Neon Reggaeton pack as well from Sample Star. I'm doing well. It was snowing earlier I'm in Toronto. It's a bit snowy. For some odd reason, it's snowing in April. We're just getting a bit of a, flashback of winter here before the warm weather comes back. How's the weather out where you guys are at? Where are you guys tuned in from? Aki, thanks for tuning in. I'm doing well. How are you? So once again, we are using Serato Sample today. Serato Sample is a VST instrument. It is a neat little intuitive sampler that allows you to chop up a vocal or sample with a few clicks to a button. All you need to do is pull a sample in and it does a lot of the work for you. It's a nice way to get a sample chopped up and use it in a track quickly. So it's a cool little tool. And once again, we will be using a pack from Image Sounds called Reggaeton Styles 1. And we may use a bit from Sample Star's Neon Reggaeton. When I went to Mexico a year and a half ago, had a great time in Los Cabos. And I learned that reggaeton is actually pronounced reggaeton in Spanish, so I've been singing like that ever since. I like saying that word, reggaeton, and I love the music. So yeah, we'll be doing some styles in reggaeton, and then we'll see where things take, where we go. I'm always surprised by myself where I take things, and it's always fun to try different styles and sounds and employ it in your own production style. So it's one thing I encourage you guys to do is explore sample packs from other genres that you wouldn't normally explore. For example, trying out jazz sample packs or even gospel or even country, right? Because it's all about taking the samples and flipping it and adding it into new contexts, right? That's how you can explore new territory with music. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Shouts out to all the family and crew at ADSR. And we will be starting. So once again, Serato Sample, it is for sale on the ADSR online shop for $49.50. So you save $50. Original price is $99. So you're getting a nice deal today. And if you guys are not familiar with Serato, they are a company known for creating DJ software. So they are presenting this sample format using a lot of their proprietary technology with this sampler. So it's a nice little tool, and yeah, we will go through its features momentarily. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna flip into Ableton, and we'll just go through a couple sounds in the reggaeton packs, and then we'll pop in Serato Sample. And once again, we are giving away prizes today. We do this every week, and I'll announce how you guys can win, but we'll be giving away Serato sample as well as the reggaeton sample pack. So stay tuned for more information about that. Also, if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the ADSR channel to stay tuned on future streams so you won't miss out on other giveaways in the future. And once again, my name is STRANJAH. I'm your host today. I normally do drum and bass music tutorials on my channel. I am here on ADSR once a week to show you around on new tools and samples that you can use in your production. Shouts out to Fireball. It is freezing in Toronto. I don't know what's up. Hopefully the warm weather is coming soon. Cherry blossom season is happening right now, so, apparently. So, yeah. All right. Let's check out the samples. And let me know how the volume is on my mic as well as the music. I was doing a stream last week and I was informed that the volume was not loud enough. So I boosted the volume on my streaming software. So just let me know if the volume's all right or if it's too loud or if it's clipping. I will adjust it based on your recommendations. So, Image Sounds Reggaeton Styles. Let's check it out. So this is a construction kit style sample pack. So the difference with construction kits is what's provided are stems, and sometimes they provide you MIDI as well as one shots. So the construction kits are separated by the song style. So the BPM. So this one here is 95 BPM, caliente como el fuego. Pardon my Spanish. I've only studied Spanish for a short time, so. So they normally show you a demo so you can hear all the parts together. That way you can make a quick decision whether you want to use the samples or not. So then it breaks down to the drum mix. The drum mix is then broken into its individual stems such as the hi-hats, shakers, bongos, stuff I'm really interested in is the musical layers, like the guitars. Right. All right, so that's the first one from Caliente como el fuego. Let's check out this one. I think so in each song there are 4 sections. I think that's how it works. It allows you to switch from, maybe there's a hook and a verse and a bridge. So yeah, this is probably the intro, and 2 is where the verse comes in. Check out more. This is probably the bridge where it gets all hot and spicy. Someone fly me down to Mexico already. Come on. All right. Let's check out Club de Sentimiento, 102 BPM. Nice little intro. Yes. All right. What's that super famous uh, Spanish singer from like in the early 2000s? I was thinking of him right now, like singing over these beats. Vibes. I love guitars like that. All right, let's keep going. What else do we have? We'll just go through a couple more. Let's check out this one. Enrique Iglesias. That's it. I can totally hear him singing over these. Does anyone have Enrique's number? Let's call him over. Oh, the piano is dope. Big up, George. I think I got your track. I'll be selecting the tracks soon, so good luck. All right, I'm going to start by pulling some of these drum stems into my project. So this particular one I'm looking at, Noche de Fiesta, is at 100 beats per minute. Yeah, I'm just going to pull them all right into Ableton. So just shift and then select the ones you want. Click and drag it over. Now, if you just drag it like that, it drags it into one common track. Just hit the control or command key, and then now you see it's flipped it, so each sample will be on its own track. And that's what we want. Okay, so let's hear it together. And you know how I am with colors, so let's get these colors. I'm going to use lavender. Big fan of lavender. It's one of my favorite scents. Okay, I'm feeling that. Let's add a kick over it. So most reggaeton, well, there's two reggaeton drum patterns. You can just go for 4/4. Or you can do this other one, which is more of the reggaeton from early 2000s, where you have a dotted eighth note for the last three kicks. That's sounding good. Now I'm wondering if there's some one-shot drums we can add onto this. There's another reggaeton pack. I think maybe the neon pack has some. Yeah. Yeah, these. That sounds like a reggaeton snare. And let's pull in this kick. This is from the neon reggaeton pack. We'll just pull a couple. Well, like that. I like crunchy kicks like that. That's a nice boomy kick. Let's pull in the one-shot snares as well. I'm feeling those snares. Not that one as much. I like that one. Maybe. Cool. Okay, that kick was nice. Make sure I did get that one. Just pull it in again. Haha, reggaeton colors. We'll see. Let's see. What are reggaeton colors? I'm gonna look it up on Google right now. Seems like reggaeton colors are very colorful. There's like pastel pinks and maroons and aqua and yellow. This kick is sounding good. Let's try it. I'm gonna go with that for now. Let's make these bright yellow for reggaeton flavors. All right, okay, we got a drum rhythm. Let's open up Serato Sample, okay? And we'll show you how this works. So let's go back to our image sounds reggaeton styles. Back to our Noche de Fiesta pack or kit. All right, so I'm gonna pull this right into Serato Sample. All right, so I'll just walk you through how this works. So simply just pull a sample in, and you can use their automated, I guess, cue point detector by just clicking on Find Samples, right? So if you click on that, then it just randomly selects cue points for your sample, and it tries to find points that would be, I guess, best for triggering a sample. Everything is still on beat, but it's just randomly chosen these cue points, right? So you can preview them. Just make sure my MIDI trigger is enabled. So it's mapped starting from C1 and up on your MIDI controller, so you can just play it and see what works. And let's say there's a particular slice you like slice. So this can map to your computer keyboard as well, which is why they have this AWSED. So if you're using your laptop, you can still trigger this with your computer keys. So this A1 is mapped to C1. So if you're in a MIDI controller, then just remember that A1 represents C1. And if you like to slice, then hit on this favorite button here, and that locks the sample, okay? I'll explain what that means momentarily. Let's keep going. Let's say we like this one on W, so click on W, again hit favorite. Let's say we like that one, so you just have to see what note is being triggered. So notice it like kind of moving this H key. So we're on H, so hit favorite for H. And now if you select everything and hit delete on the bottom right, you can delete all the unnecessary clips and keep the 3 that you want, right? So this gives you a nice way to chop up a sample, just take bits that you want, right? Of course, then each particular slice can be modified. You can add a filter. So the way this works is a high pass is on the right slice, or right half of the parameter. The other half on the left is low pass. And then you can add a bit of amplitude attack, so it fades in. Now, if you want there to be a release, meaning it creates a bit of a tail when you let go of the key, then increase the release time. Oh. So that trails out because we have a release. Now you can shift the key of the sample. You can stretch it. Now up here, there's a different trigger mode. So this mode with this arrow just means if you press it once, it's gonna play the sample through. But if you have this mode on, this little bracket, the moment you let go the key, it stops playing. Normally in music production, we use this mode. There's mono and poly mode. Poly mode simply means you can play multiple slices at the same time. Mono just means one slice at a time. And what's neat is it detects the key of your sample. So let's say our song is in a completely different key, then it's easy to then change the entire key of the sample to match your song. And there's also a BPM sync as well over here. All right, so I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to remove all the slices. So let's unfavorite these guys. And I'm going to create my slices. Now, before I even get there, there's a way to create slices by time. So if you set slicer, you can then slice it by, for example, quarter notes or half notes. You just hit set slicer and then creates it all on beat, right? So that's a nice way to add slices as well. Okay, but I'm gonna go just manually and add slices. So it's cool because this works if anyone's ever played with Serato, the DJ software, this interface works pretty much exactly like it. So you can scrub through the sample like that. So I want to slice at the very start. So you can either hit your C1 key on your MIDI keyboard or enter the key on your computer keyboard. It's the same thing. Okay, we can zoom in and fine tune. And then next sample, I want over here on the next note, right? It's as simple as once you hit the key on your MIDI controller or keyboard, it adds the cue point. Let's keep going. So it's really neat and intuitive. There's the next one. So if anyone's used Serato, the DJ software, it's like adding cue points on your track. Oh, I added a double here on F and T, so I'll just remove this one. Let's zoom out. Oh, what's helpful is you can also add a grid. Let's say you want to know where the exact bar starts and ends. You can add this grid. note here. Now, if you added a point and you want to fine tune it, you can move the points. All right, I think I have all the points I want. So I'm gonna manipulate the samples a little more. Let's play with the filters. Let's say I want to filter the second slice. So hit that second slice, so the key points at it, and then adjust the filter. Maybe with the first slice, we'll add a high pass. Like that. Maybe an attack on that first note as well. So it makes it sound like it's in reverse. Maybe add a release on the second slice. Okay, let's check out our beat and see what we can do with this beat. To fix that note a little. Maybe I'm gonna end here so this little bit doesn't play. I'm gonna bring the attack back to 0. Capture that. Okay, let's keep building. Let's add another sample from Serato Sample. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's pull this guy in. So let's keep this just one sample here. I just want to use this and now here's a trick. If you want to use just one slice and you want to play it melodically, meaning play multiple keys with that sample, there's this button on the bottom right here with the piano keys. Hit that. Now you can play different keys with that one sample. You can also add glide, like portamento between notes. So that's pretty cool. My mouse is going a bit crazy on me today. Just give me one sec. I'm going to fix my mouse cord so it doesn't get in the way. I think I need to invest in a wireless mouse. Anyone know of any good recommendations? What's your favorite wireless mouse? All right, so we have the sample. Let's add some processing on it. Gonna EQ it. Let's add some saturation. So one of my favorites recently, thanks to ADSR for putting me in touch with this one, Trap Drive. Let's add some reverb into it. Like that. Nice little riff. So I'm leaving everything unquantized for a bit of humanization today. We can probably shift it a little. So just the filter of that sample a little bit more. Feeling that so far. We got some nice musical elements. Let's add in a bass. So we're in the key of F sharp minor, just a heads up. So I'm playing this progression using F minor. I'm pretty much just playing the keys of the F minor triad. Just adding a additional note at the end. So I'll show you how this looks like. Let's just use eighth, quarter notes, I guess. A 2-bar melody. So F sharp, go up to the perfect fifth, which is C sharp, and then the minor third, which is A sharp. No, actually, minor third should be A, and then the 1, the second note. So I just have a sine bass playing with Serum right now. Oops. What I can do is I can make this a square wave so you can actually see or hear the difference of the notes. Alright, so that's the chord progression. Dun, 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 dun. Additional notes to make this funky. So this is a popular pattern with reggaeton where you double up the notes and play an octave up. So instead of, so like that, so that's a double up. So F sharp, like dum 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 dum, right? So we can double up this one. Maybe we can double this one as well. Alright, so that's the pattern. Now the trick of reggaeton is to take these double up notes, move it an octave up. Okay, we're getting there. I want to play with these notes a little more, maybe we'll bring it down. Yeah, now it's sounding more Latino. Okay, let's bring this an octave down. Now, just to let you know, I have some glide between the low and high notes that makes it extra funky. That glide is so important. We can add a bit of low pass on that bass, shave off some of the high end. Nora's music. Don't know if we can give away Serum today, but we will be doing some giveaways shortly, so stay tuned. Alright, so I'm playing the bass with a square wave filtered, but originally I had a sine bass in mind. So let me know what you guys prefer, the sine bass or the filtered square. So here's the sine bass. So that was the sine wave, and thank you. Glad you're liking the moves. Here's the square. I wish I can stand up and get some hip action for you guys. Someone passed me the tequila. Alright, so yeah, sine or square wave. While I wait for you guys to let me know, I'm going to carry on with this beat. Add a bit of reverb to this piano. For that kind of deep house vibe over reggaeton. So with those filtered chords gives us that deep house vibe, right? That sounds great. So yeah, let's do a giveaway. So to enter the draw and win Serato Sample as well as a sample pack or two, in the live chat, give me some tequila sunrise emojis. Give me lots of those because I'm feeling hot and spicy. Then we'll be randomly selecting someone to win the prize. All right, I'm going to carry on with this beat. So let's go back into the Sample Star reggaeton pack and let's see if we can find a sample that will work with that. Here's Neon Reggaeton. We'll pull this right here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's check out these. So lucky, some of these samples are already an F minor, so they should work. One here is a B minor, so we'll just shift it to F. So B minor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes up. So just bring it down by 6 or add 6. Let's check out this one first. Make sure I did get that right. So B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be 7 notes up. The last 2 notes don't work, so I'm just gonna loop this section here. Check out the other samples. Oh, that one's nice. Yeah, that works. Let's check out this one. It's a bit too slow. Oh, it's playing in halftime, that's why. Speed this up. This just has me a little more vibe. I'm gonna go with this. Thanks for the tequila sunrises. It's keeping me warm in this cold Toronto weather. Ooh, I love the cacti as well. Loving that sunshine. Alright, I'm gonna send us to an individual scene. Come on. I'll call this reggaeton. Yes, more tequila sunrises. Give it to me. I'm gonna flip this, okay? We're gonna play with this and make something funky. So we're gonna try changing up the kicks. Let's add a snare. I'm gonna go for halftime vibe on this modification. I'm gonna just call this remix. Like that slow vibe. Let's keep going. Let's make another alteration. I gotta maybe change up the bass. Take out some sounds. Bring this up to 140 beats per minute. Let's see what happens. Like that. Let's see what we can do with this. So I got this bass patch that I prepared earlier. Whoa. Some dubstep bass. Let's see what happens. Make this a 2-bar loop. What's your favorite summer drink, everyone? Is it the tequila sunrise? I had too much of a good time with tequila when I was in Los Cabos a year and a half ago. Oh, what do we have here? Dubstep. All right. Okay. Uh-oh, we got some dubstep happening. Let's add some hi-hats. Let's add some syncopated hi-hats here. Of course, we got to add some groove if we're doing dubstep. So I'm going to add some swing to our rhythm. So Add some groove quantization. We'll just do this at the end of the 2-bar phrase. Actually, I like it here. Who's feeling this dubstep reggaeton flavor? Let's see what happens if we switch it up. Let's go from reggaeton to dubstep. Let's bring it into the arrangement view. This is when the fun starts to happen, when we fuse styles together. Got that in. Pop the remix in. Boom, boom. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Let's have a little build up here. Remove some sounds before it drops. Added a little riser in there, help with the transition. Right, let's see if this works. Haven't had one of those for a long time. Love those. Long Island iced teas. Love those as well. Let's build this intro a little bit. I'm liking how it drops into the dubstep. Let's take out some sounds. Maybe start without the bass line. So take out some of these shakers. Reggaeton dubstep fusion, that's the style. Urban fabric, almost polka. I can definitely see where you hear the polka influence with the pianos. But we're gonna try the reggaeton dubstep fusion, the reggae step. We can definitely make the intro a bit smoother. Some of the sounds come in a bit too suddenly. Maybe. I'll show you a cool trick. Maybe we can speed it up. So we can add a tempo automation. So the song, when it hits that dubstep, it'll play 140 beats per minute, but we'll speed it up. Right, we'll get the reggaeton part. Start 100, maybe 110. So it's nice and slow, maybe even slower. We'll see. So all I did was I pulled out, turn on automation mode, expand the master section, and you'll see a line here where you can automate the tempo. So I'm starting at 100 beats per minute, and then it's going to slide up to 140 right before it drops onto dubstep. This first part, I'm just going to introduce the first part of the piano, so delete the first notes. Depending on your taste, you could either speed it up slowly so it's less dramatic, so we can start here and slowly increase it. Wabatan. That sounds a little more natural if we just increase the tempo gradually. I'm just panning some of the sounds. Shouts out to ATD Films 360 for winning today's prize, Serato Sample. Awesome. Yeah, we can add a you mean by delay, I think you mean pause, right? You can either just mute some sounds as opposed to an outright pause, so you can like take some of these sounds and just delete the like that. That seems to work nice. Let's hear that from the middle. We can extend the arrangement of the dubstep part. Maybe introduce these tambourine and conga loops after. I like my dubstep a little more minimal, so I remove some of those shakers, so there's a lot more just emphasis on the individual hits of the drums. Maybe this melody we can go half time since it's dubstep. That bass is done in Serum. It's one of my patches. It's a dubstep patch that I made. It's simply a square wave with some filtering, and I'm using an LFO filter to modulate the cutoff. Very simple. Added some distortion. You could add some hyperdimension to make it wider. Let's add a bit of... So we're coming to the end of the show. So let me know if you guys have any Q&A before we sign off. I want to give you a couple minutes in case you guys have any questions. Vibes, vibes, vibes. Fuego, fuego, as my Mexican friends would say. So yeah, this is our reggaeton dubstep fusion, and we were using Serato Sample today. Neat little tool to chop up your vocals and add some variation with how you play with samples. As you can see, it's an easy way. All you need to do is pump the sample in. You can detect the slices automatically, or you can manually add slices. And if you're familiar with the Serato DJ software, then it's pretty much the same functions in terms of adding cue points to your sample. I'm gonna have to work on my rap skills before I present them to you guys. Shouts out to Dub Dimensions for tuning in. Yes, so neat little VST tool and really great way to just quickly get creative with samples. So definitely encourage you guys to explore this because sometimes it's a lot more fun and creative. If you can pop a loop in, chop it up, and rearrange it as opposed to using the loop as is, right? Because then you can express yourself a little more by chopping up those sounds. Can I make a breakbeat hardcore track as a video? It's actually in the works. I'm going to be working on a piano rave track with like rave stabs and all that soon. So stay tuned for that. But yes, back to Serato Sample. Neat little instrument. Allows you to quickly chop up samples and rearrange it, filter it, change keys, time stretch it. Really fun. As you can see, you can put down an idea really quickly once you have a sample. So that was Serato Sample. And of course, we were using, also Serato Sample is on sale today on the ADSR online shop. You can save $50 off. Retail price is $99, but you can grab it today for $49.50. Nice little instrument. And I was using the Reggaeton Styles 1 by Image Sounds. It's an awesome construction kit with reggaeton sounds. And then I was also using Neon Reggaeton. So this one is one of the top packs right now in ADSR. And it's actually for sale for $12.59. So if you're interested, these are all available on the shop on ADSR. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video if you want to stay tuned for future streams on ADSR. I am on this channel once a week. And as you see, we are giving away free prizes every week to one lucky winner. So if you want a chance to win, then make sure you tune in every week because the chances of winning are quite high. So I encourage you guys to pop in next week. Check out my show. Also check out Tetro's show. He does a show weekly here as well. And I think they give giveaways there as well. So make sure you tuned in, subscribe. Also, my name is STRANJAH. Once again, I do drum and bass and bass music tutorials. I have my own channel. It's STRANJAH. You can look me up. I'm also on all your favorite social media platforms. I'm easy to find. All you had to hit is STRANJAH. And yeah, so let me just check in with the chat, make sure if we have any other questions. Struggle with keeping things minimal. Got any tips? Well, easy way is to strip things back. So we have a habit of just layering upon layering when we create tracks. So I make that, well, I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but I have that habit of doing that as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. But once you have all the layers down, when you get to arrangement, then you can dial things back, carve things out. It's like sculpting a sculpture, right? You can remove pieces here and there. So once you have all those layers, take it all, strip it back until you have all the minimal amount of layers possible to create an interesting groove. So that's my tip there. How do you gain stage? I think we're going to have to do that in a future video. It's a longer video, but I would recommend you to use a VU meter. So that's a tip. See any other questions? What time is it in Toronto? It is 1:11. Oh, is that a sign? So yeah, I think we got all the questions today. So thanks again for tuning in. I enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create some reggaeton dubstep styles. Encourage you guys to explore different styles and different sample packs outside your normal level of comfort zone, because then you can discover new ideas and techniques, as you can see today, and just fusing new sounds and styles will take you to new territory, and that's what music is about. So check out these sample packs, explore, and yeah, have fun with making music. I hope you guys stay safe this week and stay busy in the studio, stay creative. And until next week, I'll see you at the next video. Peace.